With only a couple of weeks left to go, today we're rehearsing with our band.
Right, we're 2 weeks down the line. We've done the gym work, got the fitness up. We're going off to Russia at the weekend, and basically everything's going fine.
Even though there's a lot to do, rehearsals can be a bit boring, unless you have a laugh.
There ain't a problem that we can't fix, because we can do it in the mix. Now, if the man gives you trouble, we'll be in there on the double, guaranteed that we'll be hitting for 6. Yeah.
And who said I couldn't rap? Back at 5HQ, our manager is busy sorting out the last-minute problems.
When they're on tour, I will just be general sort of mission control. I think a tour like this is important for Five now, because I think it's so long awaited. The boys have now sold 5 million albums. It's absolutely time for them to go out on the road and prove that they're not only a recording band, but they can cut it live as well.
So we don't actually
After a few weeks of doing the same dance routines every day, it is sometimes hard to be enthusiastic. Although the music does get us going. It is different with the band being here. The music drives more. It fills your soul up a little bit more.
It's gonna work.
But first of all, please let there be love.
Having put the Spice Girls together and seen a band, a girl band that could not only appeal to girls, but it also appealed to boys, we decided that it could also be done with a boy band. With the concept of Five, we're going to strip out all the love element and just make it a real band, a real bunch of lads on the road having fun.
Five!
Who do you want me to call you, West?
This experience of doing the tour is like exams, I suppose. When you were at school, you kind of left all your revision until the last minute, and then all of a sudden, by some miraculous reason, it all suddenly comes together at the end.
The lads are pulling together. It's just now working the vocals on the tracks with them, going through all the sets, make sure the musicians know what they're playing when the lads are singing. We're nearly there, It's looking good. There's a few surprises in the show, so.
The good thing about Five, it's not about one lead singer. They literally all bring something to the table. Rich is the model-looking one, the most mellow, friendly lad you'll ever meet. Scott came into the band because he was a fun, colourful character. Jay is a great frontman. Abs is just a dynamic performer. Sean brings another, a different balance to the band.
Even though we like to have a laugh, we do know that there are times when we have to concentrate and take things seriously, especially because our Russian concert is in less than a week.
We're having a disco on the street.
What's the weather like?
It's -15, my cold, I've got a hoodie, nothing underneath. Am I cold? No. I've got a jumper.
I mean, it's a little bit nippy. I'll give you that.
It's a little bit nippy, but I've got no gloves. I'm not that cold.
-15. No, what happened?
Before long, it's back to work, this time promoting our tour on local TV and radio stations.
What do you think about the offence here?
If it wasn't for our fans, we wouldn't be in the position we're in, we wouldn't be having a nice lifestyle, we wouldn't be getting to see the cities we're seeing.
Имеем возможность и увидеть их воочию.
We appreciate them wholeheartedly.
Мы очень высоко ценим то, что они сегодня все придут с нами познакомиться. Stop fighting.
With interview after interview, it all happens in a bit of a blur, although we do try to get to grips with the language.
Привет!
Yeah, Jay?
Я Scott. Я Abs. Я Richie.
Yeah, Sean?
Mi grupa 5. Devchonki, mi lubim vas. Se prazdnikom.
See, I'm a natural. Right now, back to our proper jobs, rehearsing for tonight's gig. Well, we're not perfect all the time, but there's only so much rehearsing you can do.
I know we're going to go.
We are backstage to Russia, St. Petersburg, about to do a show, and we're looking forward to it.
Scott, changed. You got 15 minutes.
Right then, last chance to warm up. But I do wish Scott would choose a better song.
That's why I bring the fun, Queen, bring the rock.
Oh well, there's no going back now. Before we have time to think about the Russian gig, Jay and I are back in good old London, promoting again.
I am going to see Five on tour, yeah. I've booked my tickets and I am going. So I genuinely do really like them. That's why I wanted them on the radio show. Hi, welcome along to The Social then. It's 6 minutes after 12 o'clock. Today, we're going to be talking to the best peddlers of boy bandness, the Nasty Boys. 2 of 5 will be here with us. You did a fairly candid interview, how you used to look at bands like Take That and East 17 and just think, a bunch of idiots,
Well,
no way.
it's the truth. I mean, before I got into the band, like I've always been into music and writing and stuff, but I was doing something way completely different, and all my family was saying, go for one of these boy bands, make your money. And to me that was like, don't be silly, you know what I mean? The Crucifix had come out and everything. And I used to, like me and my mates, like any guys, young guys, you'd sit there and you'd watch them and you'd call them every name under the sun and think, oh, they're sad for doing that. And then you get the chance, and you always say, I wouldn't do it for £1 million, or you get the chance to do it yourself, and it's an absolute scream, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Anyone would do it if they say they would. They're lying.
Is it a particularly good moment of your life?
Yeah.
Or is it better than it's ever been? Because I remember doing the Top of the Pops when you nearly had the fight, and everyone was just going, they won't be here 6 months' time, they would have killed each other.
Right now, things in the Five camp are spiffing. They are so good.
I'm just personally having the best time. This is like, at the moment, this is going down as some of the best sort of days of my life so far. I'm absolutely loving every second.
We should be
of it.
telling our grandchildren.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
yourselves on Friday.
Thank you.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Then it's back to that good old grindstone, rehearsing again.
Going to Russia did actually help because it gave us a sort of feel, even though the crowd wasn't so tremendous, because for whatever reason, they probably didn't understand a word we were saying. We want to do it, and we know we can do it, and we're just going to put on the best show we can.
All of a sudden, they've got a live band behind them, they've got live vocals, they've got a dance, they've got dancers behind them, and they've got a big auditorium full of people. So it kind of was I think it was a bit of a shock to them, but it actually opened their eyes up. And since we've been here, there's obviously been a little bit more determined now. And that is Sean playing the keyboards.
Playing the drums, actually quite good. I'm quite impressed.
Hang on, go ahead, do it. Don't laugh.